Alright, so we've started to build up the wall for the most part. And at this stage, I mean, if you're just building a basket with no embellishments, no handles or anything like that, then you could pretty much just continue coiling until you reach the end of your medium, your material, and then you would back coil. But I'm kind of built this up and I intend to bring it in a little bit, so my coils will start to coil inward, or layer, I should say, layer inward as I go up, just to kind of pull it in just a little bit, and then I think I'll finish it off from there. Alright, so I'm coiling this inward and laying each ring slightly in as I stitch. So you can, this is kind of how you start to shape your projects, by how you lay out your rings. As you coil this around. So I'm just going to continue on for a couple of rotations, and that will narrow the opening and also shape the outer profile inward. Again, I want to catch the stitch just right behind the previous stitch in the previous row, and then cinch tight. I am adding a slight a twist to this as I curl this around. Just like so. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna pretty much call it quits at this point here. You could go in and out. You can make some really good shapes. You can make some really interesting shapes. You could go straight up with this. You could flare out like a plate and then dip right in. So there's lots of shapes that you can create with the coiling method and just going in and out. And so I just chose to go out a little bit and then taper in a little bit. So it's not perfect. I wouldn't call it an exquisite work of art, but it's functional, and that's really what I'm after for the most part, is just functional. And so we're coming to a tail end, and we have this little bit here, and to make it an artistic flair, I've seen pieces where this has been twisted and then it's sewn in, and you could make a curly Q to kind of finish this off by sewing and tacking it down along the side of the of your form here. You know, this could be a loop. There's many different artistic ways that you could finish this, but I'm just gonna kind of plain Jane it, and I'm gonna go ahead and give this a cut, and then I'm gonna do some back stitching. So I'm gonna take this here, just kind of cut at an angle, set those aside, and then I go ahead and grab my stitching, and then go ahead and continue my stitches until the end. It's like so. Pull tightly. And then what I want to do is go backwards a few stitches. So